Hello, my friends. This is Maje. This is your Tarotpolitan community host. And today we got USA versus Mexico. Trump has threatened Mexico. So we are going to see what Trump is going to do, what are his intentions towards Mexico, and how the president in Mexico, Sheinbaum, is going to react, and which other negotiations and what is the future of relationships between America Trump and Mexico under Sheinbaum. So for this reading, I have brought you a very special tarot from Mexico. I should do this reading in Spanish. Debería de hacer esta lectura en español. But just to let you know that I'm going to use the Tarot de la Santa Muerte. La Santa Muerte is the saint of the Holy Death, and it's very popular in Mexico. So this tarot was brought to me from Mexico. And say that I just want to let you know that subscribe to my channel, because I'm doing a lot of videos analyzing with tarot current events, especially political current events and circumstances that we all want to know about. So now let's get on with the reading between USA and Mexico, Trump and Sheinbaum. Let's get on. Okay, so in the opening, in the present, we have the magician, in Spanish, El Mago. El Mago that is preceded by the Knight of Pentacles, symbolizing the earth, territories. And in the future, we have the Nine of Wands. In Spanish here is called defensa, resistir, to resist, to defend. I think the opening is more about Mexico, because Mexico is the one who have to, I would say, defend and resist. I think the opening is about, with the Knight of Pentacles, is somebody who is offering something. The magician. The magician is a person in charge of showing that they can resist and defend with the Nine of Wands. Mexico is not gonna allow Trump or anybody to come and tell them what they have to do and how they have to do it and all these things. I think there is a resistance here with the Nine of Wands. And the total number is the 17, representing the star. And the star represents this kind of like hopefulness, expecting better things. But either way, whether it's USA under Trump or Mexico under Sheinbaum, they both are going to resist. They both are very individualistic in their sense, no? They both have a strong sense of their territories and their sense of being. Now that we have had a look at the opening, let's get into answering those questions about Trump and Mexico. So the first question is, what are Trump's intentions towards Mexico? What does he want? In the present, we have the Justice. Before that, we have the Queen of Swords. And in the future, the Ace of Swords. Every time I do a reading about Trump and any other country, the swords are keep coming. And the swords, obviously, are things that we say. It's true that Trump talks a lot. But I think with Mexico, it's almost like they want to tell Mexico what to do and how to do things. And, you know, they want Mexico under Trump's ideologies. Not under Mexico ideologies or what Mexico represents. They want to impose. The Ace of Swords is imposing something. I wouldn't say threatening, but Trump believes whatever he thinks or wants from Mexico, he believes he's right. And there is no other opinion or other conversation about it. Now, let's see Mexico, Sheinbaum, how she's going to respond to that. So, the Wheel of Fortune in the present, the King of Cups. Oh, and the World. Wow, very interesting. It's the first time I'm reading with this tarot, and it's, well, it's very colorful, but it's very... You got a lot of sensations because of the colors. Looking at the cards from Mexico, from Sheinbaum, it seems to be that Sheinbaum predecessor, AMLO, López Obrador, they're gonna carry on in that line. Obrador was very, I would say, diplomatic, very contained, and they want to carry on in that line. They don't want to change the line. And also what they are doing is, because here is the world, in this tarot is called más allá, further beyond the line, further beyond what we can see. La rueda, the wheel, and the king. So, I would say that they are going to protect themselves. They are going to carry on in the same line as López Obrador, the previous president in Mexico. You know, that soft line, but thorough and forward. And they are looking for the common good of Mexico, but also the common good of USA, because they know there is a lot of Mexican people in USA. How Trump is going to respond to the Mexican or to Sheinbaum answer to what he's saying about invading Mexico. Oh, the moon, the tower. Oh, not very good. Not very good. And the Knight of Wands. So here is the moon, La Luna. This is not very good, especially because you got the tower behind. This is the tower, La Torre. And in the future, you got Caballero de Bastos, que in this case is the Knight of Wands. And they're not going to be nice. They're not going to be nice. I see provocations. Provocations and twisting things around. Trump is always talking about this wall, but more he wants to destroy things rather than building walls. He wants to destroy certain things. Trump is a person that, one, he doesn't get a no as an answer, but in this case, I see him like really twisted towards Mexico. And let's see if Trump carry on, you know, being provocative and being twisted and wanted to destroy many things, how Sheinbaum is going to respond. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the Hanged One. Oh, this is the Two of Cups. Look, Sheinbaum is gonna, like I say before here, with the King of Cups, here we have the Two of Cups. But she got the Ace of Wands and the Hanged One. Okay, during López Obrador presidency, López Obrador was firm but soft, you know, like not hard. And keeping up you know, like quiet position, looking at things in many different ways. Claudia, if there is a provocation, she's obviously going to respond, but always going to respond in a sense that helps, let's say, creating an alliance or creating like, look, let's keep things cool. You know, even that she will answer the provocation very strongly, she will keep herself together. She will not go overboard with the provocations. And now, let's see what Trump plans for the future with Mexico. The Queen of Wands, the World, and this is the Two of Pentacles. We keep having the fire here. Okay, the good thing is we have the Two of Cups here and the Two of Pentacles here. So, you know, Claudia Sheinbaum is a very intelligent woman. And I think she's gonna know how to, let's say, to respond to something, to respond to provocations firmly and strongly, but at the same time being assertive and being able, you know, to manage things efficiently. And it's not like they're gonna go overboard with things. And because of that, I think Trump see that, wait a moment, she responded, but at the same time, she keep the composure. She keeps saying, look, you know, another thing, is Trump going to put any tariff on Mexico? Because that can really affect both economies. We have to remember that USA and Mexico, they have a big frontier between them. They are neighbors. They exchange a lot of things. So putting tariffs on Mexico, it can ruin both economies a little bit or a lot. So how is Trump doing any, let's say, well, we have the Two of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. Yes, I think Trump is going to put tariff on Mexico. I think he will. For him, it's very clear. And it's a provocation, you know. I don't think he cares if it's going to affect the economy, U.S. economy or not. What he cares is about, he got an idea, and the options are or Mexico bend into what they want, or tariffs or other forms of provocation. And let's see how Mexico is going to respond to the tariff. Okay, here is the Two of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Strength. I see Mexico very strong, but also very diplomatic. They know that this is happening, this could be happening. So Mexico will be preparing for it. Mexico, with the Two of Swords in the past, they can definitely foresee what could be happening. So they are already, in their minds, they have already plans, or they have already something in place. And I see them with the strength getting on with whatever Trump is throwing at Mexico. But let's see how it could affect this tariff on Mexico on the USA economy. Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Fool. Okay, obviously with the Fool there, this is a very bad movement. To put tariff on Mexico for USA, it will be a very bad movement for USA economy. What Trump is trying to do is to create, let's say, industry internally. But this is too early stage. I believe, like, first you have to grow your internal industry to not depend on the products that comes from other countries. But I think to do things upside down is a loco. El loco, the fool, is foolish, completely foolish. And let's see for the Mexican economy. The Hierophant, el Hierophante, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. They will find alternatives. They will find alternatives. They can foresee that already. Mexico has been prepared because Trump has been threatening Mexico even in the first mandate. So the Knight of Cups here is they have been preparing already. They already have spoke to other nations or states to do business with them. And they want to be more sovereign of their industry as well. They want to also grow their own internal industry. And they will find, with the Six of Swords, they will find alternatives. Here is say, Victoria, avance. So, and let's see, what is the future of USA and Mexico relationships under Trump's mandate? The Three of Wands, they're going to be checking on each other, movements. Six of Wands in the past. And the Ten of Cups. I think, yes, the Six of Wands. Obviously, Trump wants to overtake or be the strong guy against Mexico. But Mexico find their ways. And I think in the end, it's going to work. I don't see major things happening, at least in the next couple of months. Obviously, in few months ahead, probably I will check this again with another reading. Let me know in the comments if you want more readings about Mexico. And if you want Mexico versus USA, maybe in Espanol. If you want a reading also, if you guys are speak Spanish, let me know if you want a reading in Spanish as well. Okay, so what else? So the relationships, they're gonna go up and down, at least for the next 3 to 4 months. I don't see major changes. I see these provocations, but I don't see major changes. I think Claudia is intelligent enough to know how to deal with Trump. And let me see, anything else about USA and Mexico that we have to know? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Cups. 6, 7, 8. Look, each country, whether USA or whether Mexico, they are working on themselves. They are working on growing internally, especially looking at their own interests. So I would say, like, they will try to, you know, to work their problems without getting any sort of conflicts. Yes, Mexico will keep the line of López Obrador, but they will, you know, when they have to respond, they will respond firmly. And Trump, yes, sometimes he will be more provocative, other times he will be, you know, he will be maybe minding his own business, but I don't see major issues, at least in the next 3 to 4 months. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Trump under America versus Mexico under Sheinbaum. And thank you very much for watching, for liking, and for commenting this video. Thank you. Mwah.